This year is the third issue of the Justice League Power Rangers crossover by DC Comics.
We begin in Cairo, Egypt, with Superman informing the Justice League that there's a monster attacking a major city on every populated continent. This makes Wonder Woman think the best solution is to split up. However, Jason thinks the best idea is to split up and stick together, which makes no sense to Flash. As the Power Rangers are still connected to their teleporters, they can go anywhere in the Justice League's world and fight alongside them. Batman doesn't like the idea, but the Rangers are the ones who know how to defeat Zedd's monsters. Billy asks Cyborg to patch them into the Justice League's communication systems, and before Billy can ask if he needs access to something, Cyborg tells them it's already done. It's fun seeing two intelligent characters interact this way. And it's also cool seeing Tommy tell Batman to stay out of the Power Rangers' way if he doesn't want to work with them. Cyborg informs all Justice League reservists of the situation and tells them they will be joined by the Rangers' Zords, referring to them as large mechanical dinosaurs, something the reserves weren't expecting him to say. But then the virus begins infiltrating the Watchtower's teleportation systems, stopping any other heroes from getting to the attack sites. This prevents Batman from going anywhere quickly, so his best bet is to go with the Rangers. Zack tells him the Mastodon Dinosaur is the fastest way to Australia. The Zord teleports to Melbourne, where some of the Justice League are already attacking one of the monsters. Batman has no idea what the monster is, and neither does Zack. He tells Batman Zedd usually creates monsters from things on Earth, and asks if the Justice League's world is populated by nightmares. It's another fun line from Zack, and then Batman joins the fight outside the Mastodon. Wonder Woman takes on the monster in Tokyo, Japan, with Kimberly's pterodactyl providing backup from the sky. She tells Wonder Woman to hit the monster with everything they have to make the monster disappear. Tommy ends up in Buenos Aires, Argentina, Billy in Seattle, USA, and Trini in Dublin, Ireland, all fighting alongside the Justice League to defeat the monsters. Cyborg then detects another wave approaching, which Superman spots. And to this point, the way Superman was drawn in this issue reminds me of Superman in the current Supergirl TV series. I wonder if the illustrator looked to the show for inspiration. Anyway, the Tyrannosaurus gets hit, and Superman knows it's the Brainiac drones attacking all the Dinozords. Kimberly loses control of the pterodactyl dinosaur, and then loses her power coin and communicator to the drone. Wonder Woman catches the pterodactyl falling out of the sky, but can't get through to Kimberly. She then notices something and tells everyone to get the Rangers out of their Zords, as Brainiac has taken control. The Justice League begin to extract the Rangers out from their Zords, but Zack is reluctant to leave the Mastodon. Batman pulls Zack away, and then the Mastodon is teleported away. The Justice League and Rangers report into Batman saying all the monsters disintegrated and all the Zords are gone. Batman concludes Brainiac and Zedd took the Zords and left the Justice League's dimension. At the Justice League Watchtower, Flash and Green Lantern can't believe how young the Power Rangers are. The Rangers seemingly have no way to return to their dimension, and Zack still thinks it's his fault they're in this mess. But like the first issue, Superman tells him it's not on Zack. However, now that Zack knows what Brainiac is, he cannot stand the thought of him and Zedd in the Rangers' world, and Wonder Woman knows they have to find a way to get the Rangers home. Flash says he's able to travel across dimensions, but only accidentally, and he can't take anyone with him. A recent example of this is when the Flash crossed over from the Flash TV series and into the Supergirl TV series, which is set in an alternate universe. Billy says he has an idea and asks if this universe has a large Hadron Collider. Now, obviously the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in this comic is a modernised version of the Rangers from the TV series. The Mighty Morphin era was around the mid-90s before the Hadron Collider was built, between 1998 and 2008. So it's nice to see Billy refer to something in the real world. The two teams arrive in Switzerland, and Tommy asks how they're going to be able to get permission to use the Hadron Collider. For Superman, it's quite a simple task, as he greets the scientists at the facility and asks to borrow the Hadron Collider. The scientists seem unsure at first, but Superman says the Rangers' world depends on it. We then see the Hadron Collider, and it looks just like the real thing. Billy theorizes how smashing the particles together can open a door to their universe. One of the scientists says Billy looks about 12 years old, which is kind of funny, as the early episodes of the Power Rangers TV series showed Billy dressed like a 12-year-old at times. And there's more Batman bashing as Superman describes the traits some of the team will need for this task, and when he gets to Batman, he just says, "Batman is Batman." And with that, the issue ends as the Rangers wait to get back to their world. It was an enjoyable read, seeing the Rangers and Justice League working together briefly. There were a couple of fun moments again, as the Justice League's world cannot believe the Rangers have Zords, and they're so much younger than the Justice League. I'm looking forward to finding out what happens once the Rangers get back to their world. We know Angel Grove is destroyed from the first issue, but will it be like that on arrival, or will the two teams battle Zedd and Brainiac first?